Dundalk back on their home patch after wins in Tala and at Derry Park. Ronan Finn's attempted cross is blocked behind for a corner kick. Alex Byrne slotting into midfield in the absence of Ryan Connolly. That's a big blow for Tommy Dunn, the absence of Connolly. Will be John Mountney to take the corner kick for Dundalk. Gartland is the target. Robbie Benson onto the ball and flashes his volley just wide. Gannon. Mountney. All Dundalk at the moment. This is Ronan Finn. And Mountney. Well, he met that really sweetly, John Mountney. Ludden sends it forward. This is Enda Kern. Oh, lovely ball in. And Vinnie Faherty onto it, but the ball just skipped up off the surface. And I think that's what he's suggesting to Enda Kern. The artificial. Andy Boyle sent it on for Darrell Horgan, once again faced by his brother, Colm. Darrell Horgan cutting inside. Benson, and McMillan turns it in. And finally Dundalk make the breakthrough. It's David McMillan with his 4th of the season. Relief for Stephen Kenny. Once again, Darrell Horgan centrally involved. Benson with the pullback, and that's a really clever finish from David McMillan. Had to adjust his feet. It's Dundalk 1, Galway 0. Finn elects to go long, seeking out the run of Darrell Horgan. Win the keeper sweeper, but he's off his line and he's been caught out. And McMillan has scored his second. Here's Stephen Walsh getting forward. Mark Ludden turning away from trouble. Vinnie Faherty works it on to his left, gets his shot away, and it's turned in by Eric Foley. Well, the substitute on late in the game has pulled a goal back. But the full-time whistle sounds. It's victory for Dundalk. It's 5 league wins in a row for Dundalk. The pace setters, the winners. It has finished Dundalk 2, Galway United 1.
Both these sides originally founded way back in 1928, and Derry City here in the pale blue, playing from left to right in the first half. Oh, McNamee gets the block in, and the shot from Rory Patterson deflected off Sean Hoare. And here's Ronan Curtis exchanging passes with McNamee. Ger O'Brien between him and the goal. McNamee involved again. The 1-2 with Patterson. McNamee! Oh, what a goal! Barry McNamee for the 2nd week in a row scores, and Derry City take the lead. A crucial goal. Kelly's cross, headed away by McBride. Here's McGlay, leaving it for Jamie McGrath, and that's just past the post. That's 3 defeats in a row for St. Pat's. Derry up to 3rd. It finished St. Pat's 0, Derry City 1.
Bohemians were unbeaten against Finn Harps in 12 matches before this one, but the Gypsies were on a 3-game losing streak. Eamon Ben Mohammed here taking on the Harps defence and causing Kieran Gallagher some anxiety. Into the second half, and the Gypsies again showing more initiative. Paddy Kavanagh with the cross, Roberto Lopez with a diving header high and over the crossbar and into the town end terrace. Substitute Curtis Byrne had the beating of Barry Malloy, and his attempted centre was comically missed by Ryan Kern as Lopez was taken down by Kieran Cole. Anto Murphy tried to disguise the shot, but Gallagher got a strong hand to it, and the Harps defence did the rest. And so just enough time for the final whistle. Keith Long happy to have halted the run of defeats. Finn Harps with another precious point. Both sides in their away kits at the Carlisle grounds, and while Cork had the more possession, the Seagulls had the better goal chances. Robbie McCreevy forcing a good save here from Mark McNulty. Cork had started their recent games at pace and did the same in the second half of this one. Sean Maguire here taking on Hugh Douglas, getting to the byline and hanging up a cross which Stephen Beattie got ahead to. The danger cleared by Alan McNally. A sign, though, of the threat to come as a sweeping Cork attack saw O'Connor's cross come off Shepherd and then Kenna before Maguire rifled home for his 7th of the season. He went to celebrate with the travelling Cork fans on the seaside of the Carlisle. 3 minutes later, O'Connor's corner headed back by Morrissey. Carl Shepherd with the volley, which squirmed through Cherry's fingers. That won't bother Shep, though. So, 4 wins in a row for a jubilant John Caulfield in Cork City. Bray's caretaker boss Harry Kenny couldn't fault his side's effort.
Sligo Rovers unchanged for the 3rd game in a row. Malloy's cross. Ball runs loose. Furlong! Great save, Micheál Schlingerman. Diving to his right-hand side. Early pressure applied here by Wexford youths. It's a promising start by Shane Keegan's side. Here's Jordan Richards. Holds it up really well. Curtaro onto it, and Raphael Curtaro scores. 1-0 to Sligo Rovers. Curtaro scoring for the 3rd game in a row. Curtaro. Lovely ball to pick out Jordan Richards. Faced by Danny Ledwith. Manages to burrow his way through. Still Jordan Richards. 2-0 Sligo Rovers. Jordan Richards with his 2nd of the season. Malloy's cross. Paul Murphy hooks it across the area. Furlong is there. Mulligan. Another fine save by Schlingerman. Here's Jimmy Keohane, who started his career at Wexford Youths before joining Bristol City in 2010. Liam Martin is in here, and Martin, oh, what an exquisite finish by Liam Martin. 3-0 Sligo Rovers. Well, it'll be about restoring pride, I'm sure, in the second half, but if Wexford can bag a goal, who knows? Long ball, Schlingerman came off his line. This is Danny Furlong, and Furlong! Well, Wexford have pulled the goal back. Rodden. Back to Curtaro, who swings it in, and John I. Gordon scores his first goal for Sligo Rovers, and he seals victory. Well, Sligo Rovers couldn't buy a win in their first 8 games, but since then, 3 wins on the spin. Sligo Rovers 4, Wexford Youths 1.
Appalling conditions for the players, but somehow or other we continue on. And the shot from Dillon deflecting off Davy O'Sullivan, and down went Hyland to make the save. Paul Skinner, oh, that's a terrible kick out. It's come straight to Gary McCabe, and he's passed a couple of challenges. Chance here for Rovers, and Skinner atones for his earlier error. Well, Paul Skinner had to go off, replaced by young Ian Malloy in goal. And now Longford old boy Gary Shaw running at his former team. Back heel to Brandon Mila. Still Rovers come. McCabe, the crossbar, denies Shamrock Rovers. After Brandon Mila's run looked like he was going to set up a goal. Simon Madden through the splashy puddles, put out of play by Connor Powell. And Madden quickly on with it. And Dean Clark has got in behind here. And Mulhall has inexplicably put it past his own keeper. Malloy could do nothing. Jamie Mulhall holds his head in shame. Craig Hyland, who saved a couple of penalties in the shootout win against Shelburne, sends it long. Oh, a mistake by Malloy. He slipped at the wrong moment. And Danny North with the gift. And that should clinch it. Shamrock Rovers go 2 up after a disastrous mistake. It's debatable whether this game should have been played given the conditions. In the end, fortunate win for Rovers. That's 10 games without a win now for Longford Town. It finished Town 0, Rovers 2.